Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and I find myself once again returning to Baldur's Gate 3. We have a new patch and a new class, and I recorded a beautiful first episode. I really did. It was great, it was wonderful. I recorded the whole thing, I sat down, I was about to upload it, and I went to check something, just watch a video, and discovered that I had 53 minutes of black screen with perfect audio, because apparently OBS Classic can't record Baldur's Gate 3 anymore, so I had to switch over to OBS Studio instead. And that was practically an entire hour ruined. Not happy about it. So, I could just skip to the beach after the tutorial, and I might. But there's a few things first off I'd like to show in the tutorial, because they're quite nice, and fortunately we do have autosaves aplenty. I think I even managed to get the magic sword, the magic flaming sword, which is really hard to get. But oh well, let's just load up this save, pretend I've played through character creation and the introduction, and we'll get straight into the game. And you will get to see how incredibly slowly the textures have started loading again this patch. I mean, they were slow the last two patches, but nowhere near this slow. And that's with new graphical optimizations to make the game run even better, so hopefully by release this issue will have been dealt with once and for all, because it has plagued me every single... Now yes, I have considered the fact that it is my computer and not the game, but every patch breaks it, and I've been updating graphics drivers and doing all the things I should, so maybe I'm missing something? I don't know. Ah, we got lucky. So, here we are, and you will notice I'm going to back up here ever so slightly. Look at this blue shining light around these sparks here, or even the shadows around this flame, and how everything glistens and it looks so moist. This is new. And we have a nursery. What was that flying by?
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Now, this is a character who's fairly easygoing and tends to not really be very thorough. He's like, yeah, accept the results. And now the floor's on fire. So, as I was saying, we have a new character class.
If not over,
And that
through.
class is the Sorcerer, or Sorceress. In this case we have Shoria Kelasa. And I went as default on this class as I could. I was like, it's a class that doesn't particularly appeal to me, because everyone with half a brain knows that wizards are just better. But I thought I'd give it a go, right? I'd see if this class could grab me, if it could appeal to me and redeem itself. You know, if I could find a way to appreciate it, because hey, I might very well end up playing in the future with someone who enjoys playing this class, and so I might as well get used to it. So here we are, back on the mindflayer vessel, high in the skies, having escaped, well, over some hellish landscape. Now, I'm not going to go through and do everything in the tutorial this time. I'm even not going to pick up the healing potion on this body here.
Devilkin. Am I in the hells?
I'm not going to go up here and try and get the pet. I'm just going to say, look at this. This is magnificent. This is incredibly detailed graphically. However, we'll let the dragon and the imps fly overhead, and then I'll get to what I wanted to say. And yes, I'm a bit croaky because I've got a bit of a sore throat. So, the sheer amount of moisture reflecting off this surface, yes, makes it look very soggy and organic. But it also makes it harder to pick up all of those little details, those little folds and wrinkles in the flesh, which before were rather easier to make out, and I could appreciate all those fine details. And you know what? I can still see most of them, but I can't run my over it as easily because it's just deflected by all this bright shining light and wetness. Next up, the ground down below. This green fog makes it look just not as red or hellish as it previously did. Again, I appreciate the quality of the work, but I'm not entirely sure this is for me. For starters, this is so such a graphic improvement, it almost feels like I can stand on that bit now. Did they put that in for people with shorter legs? I think they might have done. That's nothing. But basically, this almost looks like another game entirely, right? The characters' skin glistens, they get sweaty, they get mud and dirt on their and blood on their faces. You know, it's very Dragon Age Origins in that regard. But let's go meet our first friend. She's a lovely friend. She only wants to kill us and save the world.
Abomination. This is your end.
Now look at that.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall.
It's still there.
Akith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
They still haven't fixed Lae'zel's hair. The strands that are growing out of the air next to her head and don't attach to anything, they're probably never going to fix it. They're probably going to leave it as like a weird characteristic quirk. Hey man, what do you mean by like change, you know?
We carry mindflayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mindflayers.
It's still there, sticking up. Oh right, okay, so yeah, who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Alright, let's go.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
So, obviously, there's been a lot of graphical enhancements to the game. A lot. The Sorcerer class is not the only thing that is new. I'm leaving the tooltips up and not like cancelling forever because when the game goes full release, obviously there'll be people who have not seen it. We have spells, and also we have a wonderful new area to explore in the Underdark. You're way back at the back of Early Access, so that's going to take some time to get to. In the meantime, Chill Touch is an incredibly long-range spell. Like Sauron, his arm has grown long indeed. There we go. So we're going to run Lae'zel up here. And you'll see we have new weapon actions. We have the hamstring shot, rush attack, lacerate, pommel strike. And these come from different weapons. Now we have a nice new development whereby if you don't have weapon proficiency, that is you're not suitably skilled with a weapon, you won't get all of these, you'll only get like one or two. And if you learn how to use a weapon properly, you'll get more. Where did you go? You down? Maybe down. Right, okay, we'll just shoot enough on that. That works. So that's a nice little interesting development. Also, Githyanki and female humans, so Githyanki men and women who are of the human persuasion have new animations. The female human animations have been improved somewhat. So that's why Sorcerer is a woman. Look, you're just going to feel the cold. Yep. We're going to check that body as well. This one? Yeah, nice. Oh, big mistake. It still feels wrong that the jump can continuously extend movement.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
As did you, my friend.
Now, to the helm.
Again, I'm kind of speedrunning the intro a bit because not only did I play it previously, but I was kind of doing that with Sorcerer anyway, trying to not ruin things too much. Now, up here again, we will see how green this hellish abyssal place looks. Also, there is a change to this cinematic. So we have the dragon flying around overhead as normal, and then everything's got this weird green tinge over it because of the new fog effect they're showing. And this portion will break away and fall, and then weirdly freeze frame just before the camera pulls away. And then we don't get to fall down, and Lae'zel doesn't get to stand there smugly and smile as we do. And then we get up anyway as if we had fallen down regardless. I think they might want to tweak that a little bit. And again, this greenish tinge is possibly a little too much. Maybe tone it down slightly. It's good, but it doesn't look as great as the older version did. So I'm not sure I like all of these elements of this graphical overhaul. You imps are going to die now. It's going to be like this, right? We're going to use spells, and you're going to suffer. Can we get you? Perfect. Do it. Do it, lady. Sword to the face. Or chest, or whatever you can really get at. Onwards then. Again, I know I should be taking longer and experimenting, finding lots of things, but I want to get down to land, and I want to see how some of the new things interact. So, the main thing this patch is new content has been opened up, as in a new area, and a new character class.
Best be on my way.
Beyond that, it's mostly minor stuff.
Breathe deep and move.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
She ain't even gonna look, she's going onwards. But this pod is banging and thumping, so let's pay a little attention. Let's just rob this stuff first. And it speaks.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Now the lighting does add a lot more character to the scene here. You know what? I think it's magic. I'll just take a look. Okay. Euros about like essentially rolling a 4.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Hey look, there's something to do with that console over there.
Hurry! Please!
Yeah, this one here.
The console appears dormant.
Look, we're just gonna put the appropriate glyphs onto the warding runes and make it work.
The console hums to life.
I imagine wizards would have a similar option. But they don't get this fancy red dress, and she fell over. Hello, falling lady. Let's greet you as you regain your freedom.
Thought I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness. because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Well, hey, look, we're kind of in a dangerous situation right now, you know?
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Well, yes, but you're an evil psychopathic psycho. But then, when there's lots of horrible monsters that want to see us dead, having an evil psychopathic psycho around on our side might be a bit of a good thing. So, hey, yeah, let's go. I'm like Sharia Kalasa.
Shadowheart. One moment.
And she's still got her spiky box. Not even going to ask about it. Again, easygoing character, accepting of outcomes.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
What happened to her?
She's right.
It turned that head
Lead on.
really far. Right into the stave. So we're going to just leave these people here and go on towards dry land. First, all good.
One day I'll catch a break.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Awkward little bit in her armor there.
Githyanki.
Githyanki indeed. Ladies, there's no need for some kind of power struggle right now. So, something else I wanted to point out, because I pointed this out earlier, was these warning lights, like marking the way to the exit or the important place. You remember how previously they were kind of like really bright white, glarishly contrasting a lot? Now they're kind of a much more subtle, warmy, yellowy glow, rather than a bright in-your-face thing. I like that. It feels much more natural and part of the organic mollusk-like feel of the ship itself.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Yeah, alright, lady. And if this attempt goes really badly, I've always got the save I made back on the beach down below. Yum, 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 in his tummy tum-tum goes the brain, and then claws, claws, and claws go the imps, and claws again a fourth time, and he falls down dead. Didn't really think that one through, did he?
The nerves of the transponder. We must escape now.
Well, it seems we have a little choice in the matter. He took an attack of opportunity and wow. Alright, look, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to run up here, and we're going to say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, cantrip time.
Intended!
Yeah, alright, fair enough, he passes. The stun is great. Look, just bunny hop, okay? And then hit this thing. Yeah, that's right. You got nothing on us. Got nothing on anyone. Yes, come fly to your doom.
We need to get out of here.
Right.
Now.
So we need to be covering as much ground as possible while also making use of various spells. That works. Scimitar, we'll take it.
Intended!
Excellent. So far, the escape attempt is going so good. Now you can run. So far, Commander Zalk is somewhat vulnerable. Now, if we wanted to take him down, we need to do a number of things. Probably cast Shield of Faith on the mindflayer. Bring the intellect of our along with us. Not trigger the enemies at the far end. Hey, look, we'll just go like this, okay? Every spell we can try. Because eventually something weird and wacky is going to happen.
Got to move.
Now, do we protect the mind flare? You know what? It helps buy us time. Sure. I don't know if we're going to go for the sword or not. probably not the best idea. Oh, wonderful. Well, now that's
take
different.
The transponder.
Okay, we go for a pommel strike. Missed. And try for a hit. We tried. I'm trying, mate. I really am.
We're dead.
And again.
Teammate.
So, here's how this works.
Moving.
If we go up there and the demonic foes appear, they come rush us. They're only going to be a threat to the mindflayer, so we don't really want them active until there is little hope here. Let's try. When his reinforcements show up, which as they no doubt will, that's when we kind of want to be making a break for it. Let's go a little bit anyway.
It's clear. Hurry before they strike.
Alright, we're working on it. It does make it look rather more grim with that dark shadow. Alright, look. Here's what we're going to do. Drop this again. And move to give them a secondary target. Alright, look. Here's what we need to do. Right. Tried it. Didn't work. Oh, this could be a problem. We just need lots and lots of... Hey, that'll work. Wait. Oh, that's... Hey! Wild magic surge. We got a fog! That's got to help, right? Somehow. Hey! No shooting into the fog, that's not fair. That's like 100% cheating, and then some. Alright, that's a problem, mate. You got backup coming, that's even worse. You know, Laser, we could really stand for you to land a hit right now. Didn't work. Oh, that's rough. Alright. Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run out of the fog and say, you get a chill touch. Worth it. Can we do this? We can do this. Let's do this.
Take you.
And the backup has arrived. Okay. He's now literally just buying us time. Alright, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to disengage. And we're going to run like buggery. What happened to you in the fog? Why are you so upset by it? Oh well. Yeah, no magic flaming sword for us this time. But that's okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting. There's a few issues with this animation. Also, there's something else.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Something interesting that occurs with the... You notice her hands aren't aligning with these at all now due to the improved new animations. That's going to become more of an issue in a few moments' time. And he breathes a great gout of flame, but still apparently doesn't know... And there's the pink thing that's going to go all the way with her and then come all the way back again. There it is, quivering, shaking, connecting, and woo! Up goes the dragon. As light lightning shines in the sky, and the pink thing flies all the way over her, not quite hitting her in the head. The music has been reworked, by the way. I don't know why, I kind of liked the older music here for some reason. Now here we have the moment where she reaches up, takes a grip on the console, heroically misses the console, grabs thin air, comes up, reaches for the thing, and misses by about 4.5 inches. What happened? What happened? Oh dear. Oh man. Look, I can have fun, okay? I can poke a little fun. It's all a work in progress. I know they've done something to the female human animations that apparently have, they've reworked them, improved them. Seems to be not quite connecting at points there. Weird. But hey, soon we're going to see the cutscene with the slow loading graphics of the goblin area again, because it's far away. But that's okay. That's okay, right? We're loading nice and quickly. Maybe it would have been nice if we'd taken a little longer loading so that a few things like this wouldn't happen. But hey, yes, my throat is still croaky and occasionally my voice kind of cuts out. It's not good. I've been a bit ill recently and that's not ideal. It's been a really bad time actually. I wanted to play some Severance, I wanted to play some more of this, and I've just kind of not been able to record very much lately. And here we have the beach with shadows, slowly appearing rocks. Don't even have a player character yet, and a 100% chance to do something. It's okay. It's early access. It's not finished yet. You'll also notice this hotbar is a little shorter because there's extra stuff that starts appearing over here. Yeah. And now we've arrived on the beach without the cutscene. But wait, there's more. Any moment now, it'll remember. There we go, and suddenly the whole area went to night to prepare it for this. I'm missing that rattle as the thing flies by. And there we go, low poly textures and everything. Especially those towers. Oh yeah. And now, here's a little surprise for you all. Minthara's had another makeover. All her fans, well, many of her fans will be quite happy about this. Honestly, I think the previous look was okay, just drastically different from what people were used to. So, her makeup's been reduced around the eyes. She's got a nice new outfit, very angular and villainous looking. Oh, and she's had loads of hair extensions as well. The Karen hair is hiding, or gone. Who knows? I think it was a nice hair model, just not necessarily the best one for her. And it's a shame to see it go. But there was quite a backlash, so we might now never see it again at all, unfortunately. Maybe we'll come across another NPC in the game who will use it, but it seems to have been removed completely from the game files and replaced with this new one. And there we go. We have arrived. Excellent.
Hells. I can't believe I'm in one piece.
Well, you'd better believe it, lady. And now that we're here, we can go say hello to our old friend of 5 or 10 minutes ago. Let's see if she's okay. This is a reminder that Sharia is kind of trusting. She's like hey, yeah, wild, random stuff happens. Cool. It doesn't really like go grabbing other people's stuff while they're sleeping.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Do you?
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
You know where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Well, hey, look, wait, did you say we?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, okay.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
That's
Lead the
alright.
way.
So, this is around where I left it last time. Now, admittedly, last time it had taken me longer to get here because I wasn't rushing through. I'd been discussing the new graphics, talking about it. It was, you know, quite an eye-opener. And all of that past is gone now. So, yeah, I'll leave this episode here. Why don't you take the opportunity to post your opinions of the new graphical enhancements to the game down in the comments section below. I mean, hey, it's the kind of thing you can do there. Did you notice, for example, that our starting outfits now appear on our portraits? Apparently Shadowheart's doesn't, but like I think Lazelle's did and ours did, so yeah, you know. Right, I'll leave this one here then. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one, hopefully when my throat's had a good chance to recover. But I'm going to say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone.